Here is the box. You can see all the main features written on the front and the side. It says HD video output, two-way audio, 2.4G Wi-Fi. It does not connect to 5G. Night vision, long battery life. And in the back, we have some more details and two QR codes to download the apps for iOS and Android. Inside the box, we have a user manual, a doorbell, it's a good looking one, a couple of screws, and some plastic anchors. Now, first about the looks. It's sleek, good looking, good color combination, and it doesn't look outdated mainly. The mounting bracket slides off with a little bit of force, and I'll come to that in a minute. On the front, we have the bell button with a nice LED ring around it. Here we have the speaker through which you can speak to the visitor. Here we have the camera, which is capable of recording 720p videos, next to which we have six nice and bright infrared LEDs, which light up when this light sensor detects low light. This small dome on the top is the PIR sensor, which detects motion and triggers video recording even if someone doesn't press the bell. On the side, we have a micro SD memory card slot. And bracket as well, you can see some wiring ports. So basically, there are two ways of using the doorbell. You can either hardwire it with your main supply, in which case it will not need the batteries, or you can simply let it run on batteries. And according to the manual, once the batteries are fully charged, which can take about 14 hours, it can run for 6 to 8 months, which is plenty time before you have to charge it again. The hard wiring directions are present in the manual, and so are the mounting directions, which are pretty easy by the way. You can simply mount the bracket with the double tape and then reinforce it with the anchors and screws provided, and then slide the bell right into place. But before you do that, you have to pair it with your phone. There's an app called 2C which is available on App Store and Google Play for free. Once you have the app, launch it and tap on Add Device. At this time, the ring light on your bell button is flashing in red color. So you tap on red light is flashing, then tap on Enter Configuration Interface, and it will take you to your phone's Wi-Fi settings. In the list, select the doorbell Wi-Fi, which will have a name starting with 2C. Once connected, go back to the app and press on Next, and then enter your Wi-Fi password. Do that again and press next. And now this is the Wi-Fi password both the times and not the router password. And now it is successfully connected to your Wi-Fi and the phone. Join the network successfully. There's also a voice prompt from the bell saying the connection has been successful. From here, you can also change the name of the device like front door video bell, etc., and press complete. Now you can see live feed from your doorbell's camera right on your phone screen. Now, whenever someone presses the bell button, you'll get a ding on your phone and it will keep ringing for a couple of seconds until you tap on the notification to open the app and attend to the visitor. It shows the battery status of the bell, the connection speed. Since the doorbell also has a microphone, you can hear what the visitor is saying and you can talk back by pressing this button. Additionally, you can take a picture or start recording a video from the live feed from these buttons. Now all videos and photos are automatically stored to the memory card or the phone, which you can access from the playback button. You can toggle full screen if you're simply in surveillance mode and even silence the speaker if you want. From the scenes option, you can select different scene settings like backlight compensation, highlight compensation, motion compensation, and wide dynamic range. You can select according to what kind of lighting you have around your front door. I like to keep it on highlight compensation since it gives a little brighter image and eliminates most of the shadows. You can turn on the infrared lights from here. The image turns black and white as with all infrared cameras. The IR lights are pretty bright and you can get a pretty clear view of what's happening in front of you. Now you don't manually have to turn on the infrared lights. You can switch it to auto from the settings, so once it gets dark it will automatically go into night mode. Now coming to the best part of the bell, every time someone presses the bell button, the camera automatically starts recording whether you answer it on your phone or not. You can access the recordings from the playback button at any time. You can see a different icon next to the recordings. The green call icon is the one you have answered. The blue cloud icon is one you didn't answer, in which case the visitor can leave a video message for you. The yellow running man icon is pretty neat. So basically, if you turn on motion detection, every time someone comes in front of the camera, The PIR sensor will detect motion and it will start recording, and you can set the duration as you want, like 30 seconds, 45 seconds, or whatever. Now keep in mind, any video that it records from the bell or motion activity is stored directly into the memory card. And if you press this record or screenshot button from here on the home screen, this media is saved directly into the phone's gallery. Now I know what you're thinking. You don't want the camera to record every person passing by it. So what you can do is you can set the sensitivity of the motion detection from the settings. You can set it to low, and if low means it will start recording if the detected motion stays for longer than 10 seconds. Middle, and it will start recording after 5 seconds. And high, it will start recording immediately. And not just that, you also get a notification on your phone that motion has been detected, so you can check it out on the spot, or maybe even surprise the unknowing victim with a little hello. I have to say, this feature is spot on. It hasn't missed any incident yet and works perfectly in the dark too. From the settings menu, you can also play around with other settings like power consumption, intercom volume, formatting the memory card, or even update the device. Coming to connectivity, let me tell you, you need a solid Wi Fi connection at your home and on the phone to be able to respond quickly. If you're using mobile data, it is not that good. Even at 4G LTE connection on my phone, it takes like 40 to 50 seconds to bring up the feed. This is going to take a while, so I'm going to speed up the video. Talking about the camera and video quality, it records 720p videos, the quality of which is surprisingly good. The field of view is 166 degrees, which again is very useful. It can capture all activity that you need to capture. To put that into perspective, the action camera which I used in my previous video had a field of view of 170 degrees, which is like a lot. In conclusion, I think it is a great device. I would definitely recommend it for anyone who is planning to upgrade their home security.